Taurus, it's your friend and messenger Kay here. I'm here with your June messages, my lovelies. Let's go in and have a look and see what's going on for you for the month of June. Now, I'm really sorry I wasn't able to do your May readings, your weekly readings that I do for the month of May. So sincere apologies for that. I really wasn't in a good place. But I've made a little video about it. It's called Where Did She Go? I uploaded it last week, I think, just to explain what had happened. Give that a watch if you're interested. If not, hey ho, let's get on with your read. Okay, Divine. Divine, please connect with us. And please could we have the June messages for Taurus for their greatest and highest good. Okay, Taurus, I am going to go in with your angels and ancestors deck. Let's set the tone and see what is coming up for you for the month of June. Mind, body and soul for Taurus. Here we go. One card, please. I was saying this before. I asked for one card and then I get a whole heap of them. You've got three, okay? Taurus, you're being greedy. Look, you've got three. Divine, thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to start with this. The first thing that's coming up for you, Taurus, is career transition. Now, for my numerology people, this is the number 17, which reduces down to 8. And this is about change in your career. This is something about work coming up. This is an exciting new opportunity. Now, as I always say, we are captains of our own ship, right? And we will guide our ship, which is our life, to whichever direction suits us best. But there is definitely an opportunity coming in for you for a change of career, right? This new opportunity is going to be more aligned with your inner self, your spirituality. It doesn't necessarily mean spiritual work or healing work. It can do. But what this says to me is this is something that is more suitable for your personality, yeah? For the inner you. So we've got that coming in. We also have the card 42, which reduces down to 6. And you've got your spirit team here. Look, giving you a round of applause. There's an abundance of angels here saying, well done, you've made a good decision. Now, I don't know what that was. Was you in some kind of turmoil through the month of April, May, perhaps even, where you didn't know there was a decision that you needed to make? Or this could be something that's coming up, right? That a decision is coming up. Whatever it is, Taurus, that you've been thinking, I'm going to do this, right? And then going, oh, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. Oh, I am definitely going to do this, but I don't know. They're saying whatever your gut instinct is, it's going to be a wise decision. And they're giving you a round of applause for that. In fact, you're getting a standing ovation for making this decision. Your angels and your ancestors are also letting you know that whatever your goals are, your desires are within reach. Okay, and we have the card number 44 here, which also reduces down to 8. So you've started with an 8, you've ended with an 8, okay? And the 8 is the infinity sign, okay? So have faith, have patience. Now, I don't know what your goals were, whether they're career related, whether they are personal goals. I don't know if you wanted to lose weight, give up a bad habit. I don't know. but they know that you are, if you're in that position where you're thinking, oh, not much is happening, I want this, it's within reach, Taurus. So keep going, okay? There is some real excitement going on, and they are especially waving their wand over your career, okay? So this may be a new opportunity. Now, for the month of June, Divine, just the one card, please. We're going to go in and have a look. This is your 22 Archangels deck. This is by Kyle Gray, actually. I do really love Kyle Gray's work and the cards here. This one is about the Archangels. Now, we're going to see for the month of June, which angel is focused on you, assigned to you, for you to take advantage of, and you can speak to them directly, okay? We have Metatron, heaven to earth. It says your current situation is in alignment with your mission on earth. I don't know why, but my mind's eye, it was looking at this career transition, okay? So you may be leaving a job to start a new one. You may be starting a side hustle. You may be doing something online, just, you know, as a little project or something. But this, whatever it is that you're doing, right, whether it brings in lots of money or not, what you're going to find truly with this is internal happiness, right? Because this is more in alignment with your mission on earth. And I feel like this, whatever this opportunity is coming in, it's going to bring you that inner joy. Okay, that's Metatron, Archangel Metatron. That's who is working with you. Let's go in and have a look at your symbol for the month of June. Which symbol is available for Taurus? Sun, Moon and Rising. We'll even let the cross watchers use it. If you've cast your eye up on this, then it's available for you too. Okay. For Taurus, what symbol is available? Look, that was really quick, very definitive. This is air. And you've got the number 28. That reduces all the way down to 10, then 1. Let's go in and see what it's talking about. It says logic, critical thinking, facts, information, research and reasoning are required at this time. You may also need more information before proceeding. Drawing this card asks you to call on the element of air to help you in finding healthy resolutions. Meditate with this symbol to call on more of the air element in your life, enhancing logical thought and inspire new ideas. Use incense, channel writing and journaling to enhance the power of this element. Taurus, I was getting this feeling, not only is the message there that's in the booklet, but I'm also getting this need for air, for some breathing space. And I see here, again, I'm going back to this, the doors that are here, right? It's about opening that door and allowing yourself to breathe. Do you understand what I'm saying, Taurus? Please let me know in the comments of what this is. It's almost like, you know, when somebody's like fiddling with their collar just to get that little bit of air, feeling under pressure for something, and you're needing that air. So feel free, okay, to pause the video. This is the alchemic symbol for air. Okay, you can draw this when you're struggling, when you're feeling like you're stuck, right, and you just need that little bit of fresh air or whatever. Use this symbol, meditate on that, and breathe. Yeah. So with your breathing techniques, make sure you're doing inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear that. Do that for 5 minutes and just focus on your breathing if you are struggling for air. Okay. I think this new career transition, this new opportunity is also going to give you that ability to just breathe. Yeah. Just feel light. Okay. I'm also getting a lot of purple here. We've had green and now I'm getting purple. For those of you that do crystal work, you may want to use amethyst for the month of June. This is going to be very, very beneficial for you. Okay, so the color purple is really good for you for the month of June. If you are going for an interview, um, Taurus, you heard it here first. Wear something on you that is purple, okay? Even if it's just a piece of jewelry or something, I don't know, a ribbon, something. Um, but use that colour purple. It's there for you to use, okay? It's going to be very advantageous for you. All right, Taurus. Let's go in and have a look at your psychic um, oracle deck. Let's see. This is going to set the tone for your tarot. 3 cards, please. There we go. Shadow work. Stand your ground. And intuition. Okay, and you also have the number 18, which can be reduced down to 9. You have 7 and you have 2. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the waiting game. In June, Taurus, I see you doing a lot of inner work. You're working on things that you quite possibly have been ignoring in the past. Yeah, the actual real you. I'll give you an example. I've told you all this story before, right? So I was in the corporate world, quite caught up in that. Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, going in. IT work that doesn't suit me to a T anyway. Yeah, as soon as I walk past a computer, it decides to start flickering and blinking and pass out and whatever. But yeah, I needed to focus on this shadow work. The shadow work talks about your internal strengths, okay? And it's about acknowledging them again, talking to yourself. What serves you a purpose? What makes you feel stronger? What makes you relax? Getting to know yourself again. And this is what this is about. Okay, that spiritual side. We spoke about that right at the start where I don't know if you're starting to do these meditations or if you're becoming a little bit more spiritual. Some of you may have even visited your local spiritual centre or your church or whatever it is that you are interested in, and getting back to that spirituality, the real you, yeah, the one that looks out from behind your eyes. And it's saying about stand your ground. If there are people out there that discourage you from doing this, they are not understanding why you want this break, why you want to get away. You need to stand your ground during the month of June. You just keep doing what you're doing because your intuition is about to peak, okay? So, you know those moments where you think of somebody, their name pops into your head, the next thing you know, you've received a text message from them or you've received that call. That's your intuition, okay? This is going to be super heightened in the month of June, okay? So, if you are making decisions, if you are looking for that air, yeah, trust your intuition, trust your gut, okay? And again, she looks like she's looking into a mirror or some kind of vortex. And you've got it here as well, the shadow side, right? This is internal work, and I feel like I need to tell you it's important for you to focus on this through the month of June in order to progress forward, right? It's not about just doing things because they're your responsibility. It's also about taking time out to do those things that you love doing that are more in line and more suited to you, okay? Right. Let's go in with your tarot. Let's see what's coming up for the month of June for Taurus. Especially Taurus, if you are feeling this, I'm being guided to say this to you. If you are feeling heaviness, this heavy energy, right? And if you have been feeling that for quite a while, um, do that in inner work, okay? Find out, speak to yourself and find out what it is that you need in order to raise your vibrations, to increase that energy level, okay? I'm getting this feeling of being bogged down for quite a while. Have you been under the weather, Taurus? Let me know. Let's see what's coming up for you. Messages for Taurus, mind, body and soul for their greatest and highest good. 4 cards, please. Past, present and future, and 1 for the unknown. I'm just going to move this waiting game. That again was number 2. You've been waiting for something for quite a long time, and I feel like you've become quite fed up of it. You want that move forward from that energy, right? 8 of Wands and 5 of Wands. And you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Emperor. Okay, that's Aries energy. That's what you don't see coming. There's communication here. There's 5 of Wands here. There's gossip. There's Page of Swords, something new. Taurus, have you been in that energy where you feel that people have been gossiping about you? There's been arguments. There have been rows, fights, and I feel like this is on top of the stand your ground, and this is your current energy, okay? And I feel like you're having to stand your ground against all these people that are making problems. They're making some kind of not a nice environment, okay? Now, I don't know. They've got the card of communication here in the past. You've got the 8 of Wands, right? I don't know. Is this why you want this career transition? Has there been communication? This could have been text messages, WhatsApp messages. This could have been, I don't know, voice notes. These messages where people are just not letting it go, right? I don't know if this is directly towards you, or I don't know if this is a group of people, is this work colleagues, that there is just so much tension and so much gossip and rivalry and he said, she said, and you're almost like, oh, I need a break from this. I don't know how to break away from this. I don't know. Are you in a management role? Are you in some kind of role where you need to get this under control, but you just seem like there's so much going on, and unwantingly, unwillingly, you are somehow involved in all of this. It's a lot of tension. But Taurus, good news, yeah? The Page of Swords. The Page is a young energy. This is something new coming in, right? And this is a new truth. This is your truth, okay? And I feel like this is the sword that you're going to be able to use to break away from this nonsense that has been going on. Something that has been making you feel quite uncomfortable for quite some time. This new opportunity, and you've got this Emperor here. What have we got at the bottom of the deck? Judgment. Wow. Okay, this is card 20. You've got the number 2 again. Okay, so 2 is quite significant. This is talking about the 2nd, the 20th, etc., etc. This is a wake-up call. Something new is going to happen that is going to allow you to break away from this situation that has been going on for quite some time and making you feel quite overwhelmed, you know, like you need a breath of fresh air. You need air. Okay, let's see, let's clarify. Taurus, how is Taurus going to get this break from it all? Look, there you are at the bottom of the deck. The Empress energy. This is Taurus energy, okay? And you're accompanied by the King of Wands. What can you tell us about the 8 of Wands? You have the 2 of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands. You know what, Taurus? I'm getting rapid fire round. This is communication coming in from all directions and you having to balance it. That's why it's overwhelming, because I feel like this is not just one person. It could be group chats, it could be somebody or a group of people forwarding you messages, emails, WhatsApps, whatever it is, saying, look what's going on. This is what's happening. And you're somehow involved in this. But look, the Ace of Wands is coming through. The stand your ground is coming through. Okay? This could even involve another party that's not so involved in this, right? But it's something independent, right? And this is going to help to restore the balance. I don't know if you've been talking about something to somebody aside who's not part of this group, and they're restoring that balance for you. They're giving you that rational thinking. This could also be this new opportunity, this career transitions that's coming in, and you're like, yeah, fudge the lot of this and all of you, I've got something better coming up. This opportunity, look out for it in June. It could just put your mind to rest. Okay, who are these 5 of Wands? They're annoying. I feel like there's a whole heap of them and they're all talking about something different, but they're coming back to you with it, and that's why it's uncomfortable. Okay, like having to pick sides. You're having to feed into it little by little. You're having to breadcrumb all of them because none of it makes sense to you and you don't quite understand how you're involved in this, but you are, right? Let's have one more. What's the outcome? What can we tell Taurus for their greatest and highest good? Look, Taurus, worry not, my friend. You have the 4 of Wands coming in for you. The peace being restored. A happy home, a happy environment. Whatever this is coming to an end, right? And I feel like this new opportunity is coming your way to create that balance with that 2 of Pentacles and this happy environment, okay? This is also your 11 of 11. It's a wish fulfillment. And if you've been wishing for all this to go away, then it might not directly disperse, right? Okay, in the nicest possible way, but you're going to find a way. This new opportunity, this Page of Swords, what is it? Queen of Pentacles. and the Hanged Man. This opportunity, Taurus, is coming in with a lot more financial stability. Okay, this new opportunity is an opportunity for you to reclaim your throne. Okay, that position that you were in before all this gossip and all this what nonsense started. Yeah, this rapid fire. He said, she said, I need you to know this happened, that happened. You don't give a fudge, do you? No. Think long and hard, okay? You are about to get a wider perspective. I feel like you have been burdened with this, right? And it's just decreased your energy levels, right? And you've not been able to see. Um, but during the month of June, this new opportunity is coming your way, and it's going to give you that opportunity to think about something else, right? It's going to give you that opportunity to get away. Now, like I say, we all live different lives. We are all going to be having different experiences, and it's up to us to direct our ship of life, okay? To whichever direction we want. We're in control of our decisions. And this is saying to you, consider the facts, okay? If this opportunity really is going to give you more financial freedom, it's going to give you freedom from this nonsense, then you need to consider this, okay? And make a decision. Can I have one more, please, for Taurus? You are... What did I miss? Here, the Sun. Yeah. This decision that already in the spirit world, with your spirit team, your angels and your archangels, they're already saying this is going to be a wise decision to go for that change. When that opportunity comes in for you in the month of June, you will do very, very well to come away from this what is causing you all the stress. Okay, I've got the Sun here. This is a Leo energy, so I'm going to say by August time things are going to look completely different to what they have been for the last few months. Okay, why is the Emperor here? What does Taurus not know? Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor, this Aries energy, right? This what you don't know. The Emperor, which is the opposite of your Empress, right? This more masculine energy, this authority. Once you get to that position of authority and you start putting in this wider perspective and eliminating this rapid fire round and this gossip and whatever else is happening, it's going to be very, very financially beneficial for you. Okay, this is talking about material wealth and abundance. This is about the truth coming out, okay, and you being able to cut through all those obstacles that have been holding you back, that have been burdening you. Okay, it's time to reclaim that throne. The Queen of Wands is here, yeah? Your passions, your desire, the things that you want to be doing, and you don't want to be doing this interference stuff, right? This whoever these energies are that are around you, okay? You need to find your independence from this, and you're going to be able to. And what you don't see coming, that this is actually going to be very, very beneficial from you. Keep a lookout for that. And I strongly recommend, I'm just going to take this out and put this here, in order to deal with this nonsense that's going on, right? Concentrate on that air sign, if you do meditations or whatever, concentrate on that and ask for the air to come back in. Ask for those doors of opportunity to open for you. Feel the wind in your hair, okay? Be able to breathe. Taurus, I'm going to do something for you. I am going to ask for one of the prayer cards and see what it is that you can use to help you in your current situation, to help you find that freedom. Mind, body and soul for Taurus. What can they use to help them through the month of June? Wisdom. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. So you need to find that wisdom to be able to break ties from things that no longer serve you a purpose. Okay, and then you've also got the success card, and it says success success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. And I feel like when you make that move, whether it is a career transition or whatever it is, that's going to make your soul happy, right? When you do this, you are going to be very, very, very successful. So don't let that worry you, okay? And also, and don't forget, you have Metatron there, yeah? When you're doing your prayers, when you're channeling or you're doing your thing, speak to Metatron. Let him carry your burdens, your woes, and these nonsense people that are gossiping and fighting and arguing, doing whatever they're doing. Ask to be free of them, yeah? Okay, Taurus, that was your read for June. I hope that resonated. Now, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on here. All right, Taurus, that was your June read. I'll be back soon with your weekly reads and some shorts. Tune in for that, and I'll see you soon. Bye.